We are going to LA.
Join us.
We found a dog.
And I love Lucy.
We're this close to leaving New York State. Austinburg, Ohio, home to a big chair.
Pirates like Heath Ledger.
Matt Wright.
Matthew Wright.
Matt Wright.
Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you the world's largest rubber stamp. Cleveland Browns Stadium. As you can see, we are still in Cleveland. It is the morning. We were here last night just sort of looking around. We just wanted to see the goings-on of a beautiful city. I'm gonna admit, I don't do this a lot, but I'm just gonna say I was wrong about a lot of things about Cleveland. I always thought that it was just this really dirty, like boring town. And when we got here, we actually found stuff to do. We just went inside the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame.
We were just there. It's about, what, a couple feet behind that windmill. There's another building back there.
Yeah, we took some video of it last night, but we went in there today. We just couldn't bring the camcorder or cameras because, you know, there's a lot of stuff like that. But we saw a lot of original lyrics and a lot of great things in that museum.
So now it's
off to Chicago.
And for the first time of the trip, I will be occupying this seat, and Eric will be in charge of my car.
I'm gonna get a feel for her. This is gonna be very interesting. I'm gonna try to tame her to the best of my ability, but this might be the last video of our trip. This is about as cool as it gets.
You're gonna get a shot of like.
Look in the window.
That is
the lamp leg.
If you see the sign right here, you'll know where we are.
We are in front of the famous Christmas Story house. Should we reenact some scenes? Is that like...
You'll shoot your eye out, kid. No. Ralphie! People, I don't know if you understand. It's your experience in history right now.
This is history in the making. One of the greatest Christmas movies of all time. It's still decorated for Christmas in the summer, so are these people really assholes?
Well, the Christmas Story and all related characters and elements are trademarked for Trevor Entertainment. So I may have taken pictures that are like, you know, illegal, but...
Hey, you know what?
This is it. This is real. Eric is driving, as you can see from here.
Yeah, for the first time in my life.
Ever. Well, I don't even have a license.
I know. I'm living on the edge.
Right now we are in western Ohio.
Yeah.
I suppose. Not next to the border yet.
We got a little ways to go.
We're actually on the Ohio Turnpike right now, and we're looking for the Ghostly Manor Haunted House.
Which, as you know, when you're in Ohio, the three main things: Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, the House from the Christmas Story, and the Ghostly Manor Haunted House.
Right, those are the...
We wanted to hit the holy trinity of tourist attractions, so... yeah.
Now, hopefully, we're not, you know, we've never been to this place before. We're hoping for something better than the medieval festival.
Yeah.
We don't really know. Some things are a little more hype. Some things are the real deal. I would say Jamestown at the medieval festival were the former.
Though I used to be a ghost hunter back in the day, so this is actually kind of exciting. I never actually found any ghosts, but when I was in middle school, I used to watch those shows about the ghost hunters. Well, as you can see here, we have reached the haunted manor, where we intend to go ghost hunting inside there. I doubt we can take the camera, but it guarantees some good times.
Okay, so we just left a haunted house. I'm actually scared right now.
I was really, and I'm not being sarcastic, that was actually a really terrifying experience.
We're gonna show you a couple of pictures that we took, you know, a little slideshow just so you can see what it looks like on the outside. Maybe I think we have the entrance to the place.
Yeah, we have the entrance. But we couldn't take one in there, obviously.
Yeah, a lot of these places you have to experience for yourself. Like the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame was fun and it shows you a lot of history. This place actually scares the crap out of you.
This one, it's like every second there's like a jump and animatronics or whatever those like.
Yeah.
But for what it was, terrifying stuff. I'm gonna say very high on my rating of things to see when you travel.
Do not adjust your television sets. That says East 8090. Eric, do you want to tell them a little story, or should I?
I didn't listen to Alfred, and I took a wrong turn, and now we're going back to Massachusetts. We had a good trip. It was fun. I enjoyed myself. I think Bryan did too. But we just figured, you know, why? Okay, I made a mistake. We have about 4 miles to go back to Cleveland, and then I'm gonna turn this thing around, get this bad boy on its way to Chicago again. I'll just forget this thing ever happened.
Okay, right now we have 3.8 miles until our turnaround.
This is like, you've heard of the walk of shame in college. This is like the horrible drive.
This is the drive.
So long as I'm going backwards, this is a terrible drive of shame. My driving days are over.
Alright, now you'll see this toll booth right here. You can just zoom in where that white car is.
Yeah.
We were there about a minute ago.
Yeah.
That's where we exited to do a little U-turn. And in the process,
now we're on the right.
relaunch our...
Yeah. We're going to gain momentum again. But I have to point out, though, we did see a government and a New Brunswick license plate, which are two that we didn't have. So I think God, in turn, wanted me to make that mistake to get us some of those license plates.
Alright, so we are at about mile marker 35, 34 in Indiana. We are pretty much cutting through the state of Indiana. We made a few stops when we left Ohio. Took some pictures of like exits for like Notre Dame University, Purdue, you know, just like some fun little things there. But we're not stopping in Indiana today because we're going to Chicago. So why waste 15, 20, half hour sitting in some no-name Indiana town when we could be, you know, getting some deep dish pizza, hanging out with Tyler. I think, you know, originally I wanted to say that we did something in every state. But after driving through the same state for 4 hours, I can pretty much say that we've experienced the roadway enough to not have to do it anymore. We did find out that unlike Ohio, Indiana takes Easy Pass, so I don't have to pay any tolls. Well, my dad does, but I don't. And it leads to Chicago, so it can't be all bad. I guess if you're from Michigan, you have to go through here, but. I don't know about if you agree, Eric, but I don't feel too bad about just...
No, I don't either. Indiana kind of sucks.